Okay, well, basically I've taken the cable off, and I'll just zoom in a fair bit on the camera to show that just here you can see where the wear point is, but a point down here where the cable disappears into is also rubbing a little bit, and you can see that that's been happening there as well. So what I've decided to do as being the best solution is a piece of plastic tube that let me just zoom out, that I got from essentially irrigation supplies or aquarium. It's able to be threaded on directly and will actually go down, and let's just zoom in again and actually thread down that hole a little bit to actually enable the whole piece of cable to be protected better. So then this can move back up, that can sit back in there, and then the cable will have a sheath around the outside of it. I reckon that's the best and simplest solution. This was 5mm diameter tube. What I'm going to do is just put a little bit of silicone over on that to prevent it from getting worse. And I'll take some photographs along the way. I've had a gander down on the other side of the swing arm, on the other side of the bike, where instead of the brake coming out of a similar hole, there is also a power cable coming out that powers the motor. I haven't actually thought about whether this needs it or not. I don't believe it does. But anyway, it's a good experiment, and you get to have a look at how your brakes are, and I might even just take that off for shits and giggles later on. Anyway, that's what I'll do, and I'll video the result. Okay, so now I've got the tube back on. It extends down into where it disappears down in there to give it a bit of support right in the other section. Let me just move the camera around. This will probably suck for a moment. Oh no, that hasn't done too badly. Just give that a bit of a tilt forward. Okay, so now I've got the tube as a sheath covering the outer sheath for the brake cable. I can see that it's looking a little bit corroded already, so it's probably not the highest quality on the planet. Same is also true for this. It's starting to show signs of pitting and discoloration, and that's just from a couple of months, and I haven't really been down to the beach or anything with it, so you know. Anyway, let me see now. Yeah, there's my rim ding, and I'm getting a few little chunks out of my rim, but you know, no big deal. A lot of those little chunks would have been a flat tire. So there we go. Took literally 3 minutes to go in there. You can maybe see, if I zoom in on this, some evidence of a little bit of the silicone that I put there. I just spatulaed the silicone on with an ice cream stick, and then while it was still moist, pushed that tube on there, and that'll pretty much seal the little gouge in the outside of the container. Well, the plastic sheath container, to prevent water and dust ingress into the cable run. But it's a stainless steel cable, still feels nice to operate. So yeah, I think that's job done. Pretty low hanging fruit, extremely simple fix, just that piece of tube.